allowed out to exercise for the first time in 7 weeks, but Spaniards get strict time slots for an hour outdoors.
That's the first time I ride with my bike this morning. It was incredible, really incredible.
Here, the Prime Minister reveals he was so sick after catching coronavirus that the government prepared a statement announcing his death. Another blow to British business, as Rolls-Royce says it may have to cut as many as 8,000 jobs. And on the front line of the fight against fake news, how to stop coronavirus conspiracies from catching on. We start in Europe, where coronavirus restrictions are gradually being eased as the continent's death toll every day continues to fall. With the easing comes an increased requirement for face masks on public transport. This will now be compulsory in Spain and Portugal and on Eurostar trains between London and mainland Europe. One country where the number of deaths remains stubbornly high is the UK. The total number of fatalities here now stands at over 28,000. It's close to that of Italy, Europe's worst affected country. In the United States, New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo has dismissed calls to lift lockdown measures in the state. Nearly 300 deaths were reported there on Saturday, a figure Mr. Cuomo called obnoxiously and terrifyingly high. But there is some good news coming out of Spain, where people have been allowed outside to exercise for the first time in 7 weeks after one of the strictest lockdowns in Europe. Here's Damien Grammaticus.
Onto empty streets, tentatively, Spaniards began emerging today, released from 48 days of confinement. Then the numbers began to swell. Adults first allowed out to take a walk, to exercise for the first time in weeks. Until now, the only acceptable reasons for leaving your home were to buy food or go to the chemist.
It's amazing.
Churches in Germany are opening today for the first time since the lockdown began in March. The number of worshippers allowed in will be restricted and they'll have to keep at least 2 meters apart. Singing is banned, as officials say that could spread the virus, and priests will have to wear a face mask when giving out communion.